Gravação. Bom, pessoal, é isso. A gente está retornando com The Witcher. Ô, louco. Pera aí. Realmente tá muito no máximo isso aqui, velho. Não. É grave. Deixa eu botar no médio então. Pronto. Ah, agora ficou filé. Das missões, o que eu tava fazendo? Essa aqui, encontra a Tamara. Mapa do mundo. Só seguir, né? Vamos lá.
Honor in the fatherland. Mutant.
O cara teve a pachorra de me chamar de mutante, velho. Que infeliz. Ué, não é aqui? É lá dentro, pô.
Fancy, eh? Enjoy living, freak. Halt! No passage.
Case of the plague surface in the city or something?
The plague? No. We're to not let folk in the city. It's an order, so I don't, unless someone's got a pass.
Eu tenho passe. Mas, que tipo de passe nós estamos falando?
What kind of pass are we talking about?
Well, a normal one. A transit pass.
Who issues them?
How should I know? I'm a lowly soldier.
É verdade, faz sentido. Você não é quase ninguém.
Who ordered the city gates closed?
Word is the king himself. Doesn't want paupers and refugees pissing all over his beautiful city. Apart from which, when folk can go hither and thither, always a chance some spy will slink through. This way, spies got it harder. So, no pass, no passage.
Faz sentido.
This way, you mean?
Let me look at that. Missing a seal, the red one.
Impossible.
Department of Civil Defence forgot again. They're really off their heads these days. Happens, so be it. You may come through.
Come through.
Sei.
Fuck.
Crawl back under your rock.
Entendi.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism and desertion.
Any news from the Zima?
Caramba. É muito NPC, velho.
It's hard to believe the nine kids dabbled in witchcraft. Such a
We know
nice
to talk about.
Look at that. Just
Posso fazer a barba aqui, será? Falar com o barbeiro. Vamos lá, barbeiro. Faz a barba aí, velho.
Greetings, master. What can I do for you?
Got a razor and shears? Good. Make me look decent.
Completa curta, cavanhaque bigode. Como é que é? Eu pago 5 pra cada isso aqui? Completa curta. Legal. Corte de cabelo. Raspado, exceto por um rabo de cavalo. Longo e solto. Solto, mas não tão comprido. Raspado nos lados. Longo e solto. Ficou o bege.
So long.
Tá. Ficou meio estranho, não? Vamos lá, eu tô parecendo um Malfoy. Lucius.
The witch hunters defend us from monsters.
Tente a jeito isso aí, vai. Vamos testar aqui.
Your kind spreads disease,
Classe de avisos.
defeatism and desertion.
Ali embaixo, mas ok, né? Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Cuidado com os trolls. Um troll foi avistado e ouvido ao leste de Oxenfurt, a margem esquerda de Pontar. Tal troll canta canções radenianas. Recomenda-se que a área seja evitada até que o setor apropriado das forças de Vossa Majestade lidem com o problema. Caso encontre o troll, recomenda-se permanecer imóvel, preferencialmente deitados no chão, cobrindo com a cabeça os braços. Há uma chance de que a fera não ataque por confundir a possível vítima com uma pedra. Eu acho que isso tá errado, né? Mas ok. Contrato monstro Oxenfurt. Por ordens do nosso magnânimo líder, qualquer caçador de monstro itinerante, lendo este aviso, é obrigado a abandonar qualquer contrato não concluído e imediatamente se dedicar a rastrear e matar este monstro. A besta em questão mancha o berço do intelecto humano, a cidade na qual dentro do seu território fica a mais velha das academias de ensinos, a saber, Roxferyon. O guerreiro que puser fim aos seus feitos criminosos será recompensado com a generosidade completa do rei. Tem um monte de contrato aqui, né? Besta da floresta. Se você não sente medo de procurar ou leia o aviso, pois o chamado contido aqui pode ser de grande interesse. Hans, de Cidaris, soldado errante e veterano de muitas guerras, aqui declara o seguinte: estando muito preocupado com o destino de campesinato local, que sofre horrivelmente com o ataque de um monstro que fez seu ninho na floresta perto de Oxenfurt, decidi separar uma bolsa cheia de coroas de Novigrad para dar ao homem que eliminar a besta. Ainda assim, que seja dito que qualquer homem que vier até mim sem um troféu não receberá nenhum ouro, mas levará um chute tão forte na bunda que não poderá sentar de novo. Tá bom? Contrato Fera do Bosque. Que o seguinte seja divulgado aos quatro ventos. Há um tipo de monstro no bosque ao redor de Novigrad, causando grande dano ao esforço de guerra. Quem conseguir rastreá-lo e matá-lo não apenas realizará um ato patriota, trará a vitória inevitável para as forças do norte, sob o comando do nosso corajoso rei Radovich. Um passo mais perto, mas também receberá uma quantidade grande de dinheiro como recompensa. Adendo, nota, a recompensa ainda não foi reivindicada. Adendo 2, atenção, se o monstro não for morto até o fim do mês, os impostos para toda a região aumentarão em quinto. Não ajudou não, velho. Gwent. Venha jogar comigo, Tchejerano. Ganhou de todos com quem jogou Gwent? Considera-se um jogador de primeira ponta? De primeira, pronto para enfrentar os melhores dos melhores. Sinto sua sorte contra Stefan, um homem tão bom com cartas que... muito bom com cartas que parece jogar sozinhas. Para mais informações, ok. Cuidado, tem um golpista solta. Atenção, compatriotas, se deixe levar pelas bobagens e falsas profecias proferidas por um suposto adivinho em Beckham. Esse homem se autoproclama um sábio, mas sabe tanto sobre o futuro quanto qualquer velha desdentada, do que ele quer arrancar o dinheiro dos tolos. Felipe Canalha, estudante aqui pela Faculdade de Medicina de Oxenfurt. Meio mundo de coisa aqui, né? Deixa eu ver aí. Deixa eu ver o que é que o meu irmão tá me mandando aqui. Caramba. Volta. Bom, vamos prosseguir. altos contratos. Ué. É por aqui, será?
Long live Radovid!
Deve ser.
I'm looking for Tamara, the Bloody Baron's daughter. Your brother said I'd find her here.
Wojtek sent you, sir.
How else would I know she was here?
Wait a moment. I'll fetch her straight away.
É o gato.
You're looking for me, and who might you be? My father sent you?
Yeah, to see if you're still alive. And well. I'm Geralt of Rivia.
I'm quite alive and extraordinarily well, Geralt of Rivia. Better than I've ever been in this rotten life of mine, and now that you've seen me, I bid you farewell.
Wait.
We've nothing more to talk about.
Não ocupo.
Your father's a vile man. You're angry and bitter. Can't blame you.
Why do you help him then? Why did you take this job?
Because he knows something about someone dear to me. Promised to tell me if I found you and your mother.
Got it. A bit of blackmail. Just his style. Well, now you've found me, you can tell him I'm alive and I'm never coming back.
Before I agreed to look for you, your father told me his version of events. Tell me yours.
Mine? It's dull as life amidst the swamps. My earliest memories are of a drunken father lying under the stairs, caked in mud and clutching a bottle. Next dozen years, pretty much the same. Father would drink, disappear for days, then come home in a rage and send furniture flying. Thank the gods for war. I was glad every time they sent him off. And the quarrels. I remember him screaming at Mum, the thuds as he beat her, then her sobbing. I'd hide under my bed and long for silence. That's the long and short of it. Multiply by 19 and there you have my life. Finally, we'd had enough, Mum and me. He crossed the line and we fled.
I don't mean to pry, but I know your mother had a miscarriage.
His doing? He shoved her, she fell, that's how it started. We were alone, no one to help, blood everywhere. Worst night of my life.
Sorry. Must have been hard for you both.
Mum was in shock. She was raving that it was better this way, that she never wanted the charge. Must have had a fever. She was losing blood the whole time.
She didn't want the child?
Said she'd sooner cut open her gut than bear another child from his seed.
Caramba.
Wojtek said some monster carried off your mother.
That is what happened. It was enormous, twice the size of a bear, but much quicker and more agile. It grabbed Mum before we could react. Now I don't even know if she's alive.
Your mother's in Crookback Bog. Seems quite happy, actually. Though I think she's not quite right in the head.
What? She lives! I must go there at once and get her out!
Wouldn't recommend venturing into the swamp.
I've made my decision. Won't let anyone talk me out of it.
What will you do now?
Find my mum?
You realize that might not be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm not daft enough to believe I can do it alone. I've got some new friends now. Powerful friends. They'll help me.
E o seu pai?
What about your father?
Who? Oh, him. I don't care. I won't go back to him. That bit of my life? Forgotten it already.
Tá.
Who are these friends, if it's not a secret?
No secret. Heard of the Church of the Eternal Fire?
Não.
A priest helped me contact the Redanian witch hunters. Righteous, brave men. They'll help me.
Hence the candlesticks in your room. So you believe in the eternal fire?
Once the heat of the fire has set your heart aflame, it gives you strength and leads you down the path of truth for the rest of your life. I hope it'll bless you with its warmth one day.
Thanks.
Lady Gaga.
It's easy to get
E
burned.
aí, Harry?
Well, well.
Adoro quando toca essa musiquinha que diz que é você, cara.
A witcher. Never thought the Baron would stoop to hiring a monster slayer. Though I hear you're good at tracking things down.
Glad you know who I am. Haven't introduced yourself, though.
Graden, witch hunter in the service of His Royal Majesty Radovid of Redania. I'm certain you've heard of us.
Rings a bell.
If the Bloody Baron sent you to fetch his daughter, you'd best face it. You will fail in your task.
I appreciate your concern, but I don't need it. As for Tamara, she can make her own decisions.
Noble of you.
E aí, Harry, quando é
A
que vai
killer for
ter...
hire abandoning his bounty for the good of
Vai ter
another.
livezinha lá da...
The hunters and the Church of the Eternal Fire thank you. So the Baron hired a
Home Sweet
witcher
Home.
to find his daughter.
Vocês já jogaram? Já
Interesting.
nem sei. Vocês não falam mais comigo? Vocês parecem que estão me esnobando? Só porque eu sou pobre. E negro. E moro no Nordeste.
Desperate fathers have been known to do a lot to find their daughters.
Unexpected from a witcher. I thought your mutations cleansed you of humanity. Stripped you of emotions.
You don't need mutations to strip men of their humanity. I've seen plenty of examples. Where are you gonna take her?
Tamara must rest. She's had a harrowing experience. When the warmth of the Eternal Fire has restored her strength, we shall see about finding her mother.
Before you go, your father asked me to give you this.
Clara? Father told you to give me Clara. Funny how he thought to buy me back with a memory. Tell him one gesture could never make up for a ruined childhood. So long, Witcher. In spite of all, I'm grateful you gave me a choice. Didn't force me to go back to the tyrant.
Hope you know what you're getting yourself into. So long, and good luck.
O nome do gato é Mordidinha. É estranho pra cacete, velho. Carta misteriosa. Vamos lá. Eita, que é coisa pra ler, hein? Carta misteriosa. Tudo está pronto, esperamos apenas pela sua chegada. Quando contei ao comandante sobre o seu comprometimento e zelo, ele concordou em te receber na hora. Primeiro você passará por um treinamento preliminar, mas já sabe montar e empunhar uma espada, então já tem o domínio do básico. O resto não levará muito tempo. Logo que vestir as nossas cores, partiremos em busca de sua mãe. E eu prometo que encontraremos mesmo que eu tenha que varrer cada canto de velho. Carta de salvo-conduta. Em nome da vossa majestade do vídeo, quinto, portador deste documento tem o direito de passar sem obstrução por todas as barricadas do rio Contar. Cuidado com os trolls, já vi. Também. Já. Faça você mesmo. Quantas vezes você amaldiçoou um alfaiate por costurar uma camiseta mais torta do que ele diz em Novigrad? Quantas vezes você discutiu com o ferreiro que se mostrou incapaz de forjar uma simples ferradura em um mês? Quantas vezes você vai roubar comida da boca dos seus filhos porque algum armeiro exige uma fortuna por um capacete de qualidade duvidosa? Chega, digo basta, você também devia. Com o conhecimento do tomo que está em suas mãos e algumas ferramentas simples, você deve ser capaz de realizar pequenos reparos por conta própria. E talvez até criar algo do zero. Então mostre esses extorsionistas de guildas de fabricação quem vai fazer quem de tolo. Enrole as mangas e vá ao trabalho. Terras do Norte. A terra de Velen, localizada em Teméria Ocidental, com sua capital em Gorsvalen, é uma das províncias mais pobres do reino. Seu território engloba a ilha... Acho que tá só falando, né? Não tem nada realmente interessante que não. Né? Deixa eu ver. Não tem. pelas missões, o que eu tenho aqui? Da principal, tem essa. Conte ao barão que você descobriu sobre Ana e fale com o barão sobre a Tamara. Basicamente. Nós veio aqui e já temos que voltar. Bom, já que é assim, deixa eu ver missões. Vasinho de coisa aqui. Só voltar pra lá. Então vamos usar o viagem rápida. Pronto. Ah, então quer dizer que você nem jogou o Home Sweet Home, é isso, Harry? Nem começou.
What did I do to deserve your...
You, white one. Think your two swords can take on 40?
Foi, cara. Mas eu tô combinando com Colossus. Se eu não for jogar RPG amanhã com os amigos meus, com o Guilherme, com a Mari, etc. E talvez eu jogue o Home Sweet Home amanhã, por ser sexta-feira 13, né? Sexta-feira 13 dos medinhos lá. A gente devia jogar, cara, amanhã.
I'm
Se vocês não
listening.
forem fazer nada, a gente
What do
podia
you
jogar.
come to me with?
Cara, eu sei das duas. Eu vou botar essa aqui.
Gave Tamara your gift.
How'd she react?
Probably not like you'd have wanted. She threw the doll away.
Threw it away? Gods, I hoped, despite all. Well, what of Anna?
É, vou botar aqui que eu encontrei.
I found her.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed
Eu
to
tô
find
pensando em
her,
jogar
and I
ali
did.
pelas 10
That
horas.
was our deal, nothing more.
Como disse, depende,
You
eu tô
still
dependendo
think
ali
me
do
rotten to the
pessoal, se eles forem jogar
a
RPG
base
ou não.
bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
Actually, that's exactly what I think.
The world might seem black and white to you witches, but for us common folk, it's shades of grey. As is my family's story.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first
Só
sight.
pra dizer que tem namorada.
A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle
Puta
of
que pariu,
Anchor.
Harry.
She
Tô fora,
tended to
velho.
my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. The
Passou tanto tempo
warlord
se
had
agarrando só
risen
com
against King
Giovanni.
Ethan, and Foltest
Arrumou a
sent
primeira
help.
namorada e foi pronto.
It was one battle to the
namorada
next,
isso, meu namorado
one
aquilo.
conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
Still seems like your fault to me.
Will you let me finish?
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it?
Corno.
One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit, hysteria, threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. Though as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
Your wife is with the Crones, as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
Oh, I've heard folk speak of them, and thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
She made a pact with the crones and... well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Eu não recomendaria.
Venturing into the swamp, even with armed men, is just a bad idea. It's a dangerous place inherently, and I think those crones are a greater threat than anyone realizes.
I'll not sit on my arse waiting for them to return her. Would you wait? Count on their mercy if they had your daughter?
Probably not, but I'm a witcher.
And I'm a husband and a father who's fucked up his life and the lives of his loved ones. I'll gather my men, go there and retrieve Anna.
Bom,
We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute. Right in front of us. I thought we'd breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
ô louco. Olha ele dispara. Então é ruim. Disparar ele descer, cara. Envenenado. Ô, Jana, boa noite, cara. Obrigado por ter aparecido. Eu nem tava esperando que você fosse voltar.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Eu não posso ir por aqui porque enfim. Pra cá, será? É. Vamos lá. Eu tenho que dar a volta. Como é que entra ali, velho? Alcance o topo. Por onde, né? Não é por aqui então que eu tô entendendo. Vamos só dar a volta aqui. Aqui também não é. Ô louco!
You whoreson!
Calma aí, Barão. Tem que pelo menos entender como é que eu vou fazer pra subir aí.
You whoreson! You whoreson!
Cadê? Alcança o topo, mas como?
You whoreson!
Não tô enxergando nada aqui que possa me fazer levar pra lá.
You whoreson!
Não dá pra passar por causa da carroça.
You whoreson!
Agora parece que não pode. É, não pode.
You whoreson!
Ah, pode sim, peraí. É pilhar, não pular. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Quebrar a carroça?
You whoreson!
Eu não tiro a espada.
You whoreson! You whoreson!
Cara, eu não tô sabendo pra onde eu tenho que ir. Definitivamente. Deixa eu ver se tem aqui na descrição. Não, pior que só dá pra abrir a porra do mapa. Telar? Como assim telar?
You whoreson!
Sério? Quer dizer que eu tenho que subir por aqui? Ah, simplesmente não avança. Definitivamente não é por aqui. Não, ela só pode correr e fazer isso. Aquela habilidade dela não tá ativa, não faz.
You whoreson! You whoreson!
Mano do céu. Se fosse Assassin's Creed, eu sabia que ela se segurava ali. Mas como não é, ela escorrega. Alcanço o topo.
You whoreson!
Agora como é que eu vou alcançar o topo, velho? Não, nem pular. Nem empurrar a carroça. Não, nem empurrar. Pela maneira como o carro está posto aqui, é o jogo dizendo que não é pra cá. Basicamente. Tipo assim, ó, não é por aqui. Você tem que achar outro jeito de subir.
You whoreson!
Eu podia passar nessa fresta ali, né?
You whoreson!
Mas ela não passa.
You whoreson!
Eu posso estar esquecendo de algum canto aqui. Ah, cara, agora sim, agora vai. Você acredita que era isso? Você acredita que era isso? Caramba.
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after. We're even now.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The Wild Hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
You? Where do you think you're going?
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True. But with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
Bom, lá, né?
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Ok.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Escaped again.
Escapou.
Sorry, we was never here.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Uma? Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Legal.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smart-ass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once, to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye, though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
Terapeuta de família. Amém, cara. Tem que sair dessa missão. Missões. Das principais, minha próxima agora é level 10. Tá. Beleza. Secundários eu tenho uma level 7. Caçada de bruxo eu tenho uma level 6. Então vamos pra ela. Por enquanto ela tá ganhando. Level 6. Caça tesouros, é. Então vamos lá, level 6. Bem longinho ela, hein? Certo, ela sendo aqui, vamos pra árvore do enforcado. Vamos lá. Falou, guri.
You!
Tem um monte de bicho aqui embaixo, né? São lobos, são o que mesmo? Tão selvagem. Como é que tá o mapa? Eu vou passar pelo covil de monstro. Eu vou passar por aqui. Tá bom, tá mesmo. Tem um monte de guarda ali. Porque tem gente, pessoa em apuros. Vamos lá, né? Vou tocar um foda-se. Eu queria ter visto qual é o level dos caras, mas... eu já abri aqui. Quem tá patrulhando ainda? Tem uns caras patrulhando, né? Escutando uns barulhos como se fossem monstros, mas... aliás, já nem upei aqui o personagem. Tem 2 pontos. Abriu mais uma coisinha ali, deixa eu ver. Alquimia. Elixir, eu posso produzir mais um. Qual? Elixir de lobisomem. Poções. Nevasca. Tem um mutagênico azul. Intensidade adicional em 7%. E o verde. Vitalidade mais 5. Vamos fazer isso. Mas eu posso fazer outro azul. Fazer um superior, né? Vamos fazer. Com 3 a gente faz o superior, né? Mais 2 olhos. Olho de vampiro melhorado. Agora o outro. Olho de Odroid. Vitalidade mais 100. Limite de overdose com poções 75. 3% de chance de envenenar o alvo cada seco. Bomba. Esse aqui, cada fórmula alquímica, toxicidade em 1. Cara, não. Aumentei a vitalidade ali, mas não parece exatamente boas. 1 para 1, 1 para 1, 1 para 1. Meu Igni já aumentou em 5. Qual outro que eu posso aumentar legal? Cara, com mais um ponto... Eu vou esperar. Mais um ponto eu ganho... Mas se bem que eu posso aumentar aqui os... Aquele lá do... Esse aqui é o que? Da armadilha, esse. Não, telecinética. Desacelera inimigos. Escudo. Encanta. Pronto, aumentar a persuasão, né? Não, pera. Ô louco. Próximo nível, não se move em direção grande enquanto ele lança axe. Aumenta o efeito. Pronto.
If only we know what forever got tossed at the tavern.
Quadro de aviso no marcador, vamos lá. Família desaparecida. O nome é Bert Smith, nascido em Newton. na Baixa Temera, procurando minha família. Nos separamos para o norte. Ação de começo. Os refugiados devem se reportar ao quartel-mestre. Ele vai distribuir as ações dos cartões de ração. Com isso, pode metade de refeição por dia. Tem alguma gota de álcool nessa média de acampamento? Eu cozinhei o mundo ou talvez até a porra inteira. Eu nunca vi um lugar tão seco. É o bastante para levar um homem à violência. Se alguém tiver uma birita guardada, chame meu nome. Assim eu vou encontrá-lo e juntos a gente vai ter uma noite daquelas. Ajude o velho viajante antes que ele fique tão seco quanto um balde d'água no deserto. A luz no incidente de ontem, o conflito com os homens de Jardim causou denúncia. Nada que eu já não soubesse.
Get out of my sight.
Huh? What do you want?
Hear about the notice. Got monster trouble?
Trouble? Good one. We're not having trouble. We're up shit fucking creek. Some shaggy fuck knows what sitting in the woods attacking every plough and transport that dares take the high road. When he ran to bolts, arrows, rations, all around, fucked. Sent a patrol out. Looks never came back. So the job's simple. Bring me the fucker's head, and I'll give you gold. As much as the notice says. I'm not gonna haggle. Quartermaster won't budge. But I can throw in a pass that'll get you across the Pontar. So, deal?
Sounds fair. See what I can do.
Wow. Já que eu vejo isso aí, peraí. Eu primeiro ver isso aqui.
Giddy up. Slow now. Whoa. What now, you piece of filth? Booted bear. Either someone stole the cargo after the monster attack, or a monster collects military paraphernalia. Show me what you got.
Então, o ideal era lutar com esse bicho de longe, né?
Clawed and gnawed. Necrophages fed here, but all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. Necrophages fed here, but all the wounds they inflicted are post-mortem. Footprints. A survivor? Either that or the monster's a humanoid.
Já foi. Aqui.
Look like claw marks, but here, an arrow. Shaft's broken off right at the skin. Something's fishy here. I should follow these tracks.
Coitado.
Might want to look around some.
Ele escapou dos... Se garantiu.
One step more and you'll gain a new hole in your head, Dwan. What do you seek here? Speak!
Set your weapon aside. You've killed enough humans already.
No. No, I have not. At least one more must die.
Et me!
Acertou ali.
carving of the Baron's man who wet your arse.
You're back, finally. Did you get the beast?
No beast to speak of in the woods. Just elves from a Squared's hellband that attacked the convoys. Here, they're squirrel tails.
Scoia'tael, you say? And I thought we'd exterminated the last of those vermin. And the non-humans left and wised up. Well, seems we'll need to pacify them again. Make a list of all the long ears around and hang every 10th one. That should do it.
Yeah, definitely.
I see you would have a mind on this. You're a good man. Here, the gold I promised you. And the pass. Good luck.
Próxima missão. Principal é level 10. Secundário tem um level 7. Coração selvagem. Contrato de bruxo. Vamos lá para uma secundária level 7. Onde é que ela fica? Ramo Negro, longe pra cacete, hein? Tá, vamos lá.
Transit passes at terrific prices.
A gente pode fazer isso aqui, né?
Oh, you again. Looking for a pass? I got a special price for you.
I think you'll swing me a discount just because.
Aye. Good idea. Discount's yours, my friend.
All right, see what I can do.
Tá, tinha uma outra missãozinha com ele. Mas eu quero pegar. Caralho, mais próximo à árvore enforcado. Misericórdia. Vamos pegar essa missãozinha aqui. Eu vou estar com a level 11. Vou salvar. Inventário. Setenta e quatro. Mais forte, né? Boa também. Ver a armadura aqui. Quarenta e um. A mesma coisa da resistência, eu ganho 1 em resistência a queimaduras. Ainda tem um glifo pra colocar. 17. Calças. Tem nada não.
What is it?
Got work for you, because you look to me eyes like a witcher. Am I right?
What do you need?
Need for my men to finish their work unharmed. But we got corpse eaters coming out all the while. Rid us of them, and we'll give you a share.
Deal.
Tá vendo um grupo ali. Durou mais tempo.
Breaking twain.
Eita, Marco, bem morreu.
Well, you did good, Witcher. Here, your share for your toil.
Maria. Fazer isso aqui mesmo, coração de velho. Selvagem.
Come on!
Matou no soco. Vamos dormir com um casalzinho, vai. Vai ficar dormindo os dois. Mais um.
This isn't the movie grab, one fine of cheaper. Oh, you again. Looking for a pass? I've got a special price for you.
What's your offer then? Because I already ran into your brother-in-law. He and his men can work in peace.
Ah, well then, that changes everything.
Sério. Eu vou pagar. Porque eu junto os 3 passos. Eu sei que eu não preciso, mas eu também 25 moedas eu vou...
That's better.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Preciso de conhecimento de todos que estejam garante o direito de passagem pelo contar. Desimpedido por qualquer bloqueio ou obstáculo. Contador. Aqui imediatamente sem rigorosamente. Se declaro eu, chamado de flexível por alguns, sou muito ocupado para ser aplicando meu ser muito liberdades como essa. Ah, vá. Missão pra cacete, hein? Tem o contrato do berrante. Mas vamos fazer os level 7 primeiro. Engraçado, aqui tá dizendo que tem gente pra salvar. Mas eu acho que eu já salvei o cara daqui. Não, tá aberta já. Eu quero vir pra cá. Quero uma viagem rápida pra cá.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Sua esposa.
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When do you last see your wife?
5 days passed, before dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different, I think. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
Tá, eu vou procurar.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Opa, tem um cara que comercializa aqui. Vamos salvar o jogo. Na esperança de que ele jogue cartas.
Buying or just perusing?
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of cards.
Eu acho que eu já joguei contra ele. Tirou essa, trocou essa pela mesma. Que maneiro. Eu começo? Tá, né? Tem uma carta espiã. Que bosta. Você passou, cara. Pena, sabe por quê? Por conta disso. Ganhei, né? Se fudeu. Neste caso, essa. Essa. Boa. Você tá indo bem, cara. Mas eu não pretendo perder essa, não. Como eu havia dito, eu não pretendo perder essa. Eu já disse, eu não pretendo perder essa. Eu realmente não pretendo perder, já tô ganhando. Bom, não sendo suficiente, Eu limpo o campo. Eu ganho todos os pontos que são satisfeitos. Eu fico com o dobro. Falou. 20 coroas e algodão. Ok. Valeu. Olá, Glenna.
Greetings, you Glenna?
Aye, but gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
Bom,
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals. Their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
bom.
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No? A cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Pra alguém que é pra ser amiga dela, tá muito tranquilo, né?
Thanks. Farewell.
Come inside. We will have her visit today.
No, she'll not.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Huh.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Tá, vamos embora.
Thanks. Farewell.
Sobrou a gente ir pra lá mesmo.
A storm, damn it.
Não, mas é lixo. Cemitério. Olha a luz.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Nealon's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Nealon ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Nealon's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Parece que se matou ela.
Claw marks. Deep. No man did this. Cuts. Made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Opa! Ó a planta.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally. Werewolf. No doubt about it. Gotta be careful.
Mas, caralho, velho. Se for a Hannah, ela tava mais de um. Ela não tava sozinha.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit. Climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground. Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Acho que eu entendi. Subiu, desceu. Vem pra cá, ó.
anyone's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods? Looks like a hunter's quarters.
A habitação e o templo aqui.
Notes. Wonder whose.
Anotações misteriosas. Eu sou quem eu sou, não posso mudar isso. Saias feitas de salsa e poções de lágrimas de virgem podem funcionar em simpatias de tias velhas, meus apoiadores. Está na hora de aceitar. Com o amor de Hannah e disciplina uniforme, encontrei um jeito de aguentar, mas devo lembrar de me esconder na floresta antes da lua cheia nascer. De ir para longe dos demais, longe de Hannah. O ataque vem em paz. Acordo com feridas nas mãos, esgoto de sangue na boca. Quem sabe seja melhor que eu não lembre. Matar a caça com arco e flecha é uma coisa, rasgá-la com 3 garras, pelo menos aqui nas profundezas da floresta. Não machucarei ninguém. Militar e piedosa, cuide daqueles que chegarem perto demais. Trancada precisa de chave.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
Eu tô sem... Não acredito que eu fiz isso, não. Eu tô sem tocha. Eu vendi a tocha. Só ver como é que tá o meu vestiário. Olha, amaldiçoado. Então tem que passar a hora amaldiçoado. O que tá acontecendo?
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
O que você está dizendo?
Not till I find out what's going on here.
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
You won't kill anyone, ever again.
No! Don't hurt him!
Get out of here before I change my mind. Run.
Eu vou matar ele com ele. Na verdade, ele tá recuperando até rápido pra cacete, velho.
Sorry it had to end this way.
A mão dele até que tá se mexendo rapidinho. Caralho. Nem de brincadeira eu vou fazer isso aí. Missões principais. Então level 7. Level 8. Vou pegar esse level 7 aqui. outro urso.
Show me what you got.
Esse livro tá parecendo outro urso. Tá chorando aí, né? Tô um pouco me fudendo. Uma viagem rápida. Parece que... estranho. Como essa localidade não descoberta? Eu já peguei até o tesouro. Não pode fazer essa missão. Só o terror. Acho que a missão é próxima. Olha de necrófilo.
What now, you piece of hell?
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried. Each will say,
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle. What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, ere we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man is all fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're hurried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall. See this silent, gentle, pale. Ye...
Eles são necrófagos, é isso?
Summon, ye we call.
Ye we call.
Spirit, burn the incense ever higher.
Spirit, join us round the fire.
Ye we summon, ye we call.
Não foi difícil não. Achei que fosse mais problemático.
A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle. Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Beings in the darkness loom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Beings in the darkness loom.
Wraiths! This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run! Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Peller does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do. Pretty damn hot.
Longe pra cacete. Cadê a plaquinha daqui? Sempre não devia ter vindo pra cá.
Ugly bastard. Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in. Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again. What now, you piece of filth?
Tem monstro aqui, de monstro.
Drowners are coming out of there. Best blow it up.
Ué. Você vai ter isso aqui, né?
That's it, Roach.
No ordinary fog, this. The odor. Metallic almost.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Folk from the village come here often?
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefathers' Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Pella feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Pella could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
Ghost's not likely to come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
Isso é mais pesado, né? É mais 6 de sinal Irden do que mais 4. De Quen também é mais 6. Mais 3 de acerto crítico. Boa também. Secundárias. Level 8. Acabou rápido as missões level 7 e 8.
White wolf, wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Aí eu jogo Brent.
So long.
Bom, galera, tá bem tarde, ainda tenho que trabalhar. Vou deixando o vídeo por aqui. Quem gostou, dá um like, favorita o vídeo, compartilha ele com os amigos, deixa um comentário avaliando. Ele vai estar no YouTube, então tudo isso que eu falei agora é para aqueles que estão assistindo pelo YouTube. Para você que me acompanhou até aqui, valeu, obrigado. Acho difícil ainda ter alguém acordado uma hora dessa. Bom, beleza, valeu aí. Um abraço para todos vocês. Tchau. Ok, deixa eu resetar aqui.